What's up? What's up? What is up? So I'm live. I'm here. We're back for another week, y'all. Hold on. Hey, Tea Times. Hold on. Hey, Mimi. Oh, at least, Mimi, we're going to have to figure out what we're going to call you. I forgot to ask you that earlier. All right, y'all. What's going on? We're here for a second week. This is episode number 2. So excited for today's guest. Thanks to everybody for tuning in, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure that y'all say hello in the comments and drop where you from, like where you at. I want to know where everybody is tuning in from, okay? Remember that we're going to be on here every week, every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, sharpish, right? Because, your girl can't get her life together sometimes, okay? So, just, hang around. I'll be on. Make sure y'all follow my Instagram, y'all. Make sure that you're liking it. Make sure to like, share, request. I got it at least. I see it there. Make sure to like, share, tag this episode, y'all. Invite your friends over so that they can come in and share with the foolishness, okay? Make sure that you're commenting and asking questions before, throughout the show. We want to hear from you. We want to include you in this conversation. Again, y'all, I'm wearing the Dear Future Husband, I Cuss a Little during football season tee. So if y'all want to order your tea, hit your girl up. Don't call me, though. That I accidentally did that. DM me. Don't call me. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce our guest. So the segment this week is, again, Dear Future Husband, I Cuss a Little during football season. But this time we're talking to the women, okay? So this time we are bringing on my next guest, who is a Cowboys fan, all right? So, y'all ready? Let's get into it. I'm excited. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my life together. Thank y'all for... Hey, hi, everybody. Hey, Carl. Hi, Miss Sanford. Hey, everybody. Okay. We bringing on Elise, I think. There she is. Hey.
Y'all can hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Cute bangs. I love it.
Thanks.
Come through. Okay.
You know, we're trying to do what we can do.
Hey, everybody, again, for those who are just joining, make sure that you drop a hi and tell us where you tuning in from. Again, we love to see where you're tuning in from, and I want to hear your questions. I want to hear your comments. We're gonna go through them, at some point in the show. So make sure that y'all are keeping up. All right.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. All right, Elise. Here we go.
Yes.
So let's start. Okay, Dear Future Husband, I cuss a little during football season, a smidge during football season, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, are we what am I calling you? Because I know you as Elise. I don't. How we?
Yeah, it's either my friends and family, my close circle, they do call me Mimi. So whichever you feel comfortable. If you're more comfortable with Elise, that's fine as well.
Okay. Well, that's because that's all I've ever called you is Elise. Although I want to be included in the circle, so I feel like there should be an exception to this rule.
Don't drop the Mimi. That's what my beloveds called me.
All right. So I'm gonna call you Mimi. We got some San Antonio, Texas in the house. Hey, San Antonio. Okay. Mimi, where you from? We're gonna start with the niceties. Where you from?
Absolutely. I am from Midland, Texas, aka the Square, because Midland is a big old square.
It's a lot of dirt and rocks out there, is what I do know.
Absolutely. But it's some, some good stock that come from out here.
Okay, I like it a lot. So,
yes.
So you're currently in Midland. That's where you live?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And are you single?
I am in a relationship.
Nice.
A very serious relationship.
Oh,
yes. I it's been 6 months.
Yay.
But I have been following dear future husband for a minute now, and child, the shenanigans
Yeah. Yeah.
that are
In
out
the search
here.
of, right? In the search of, is that
Yeah,
what?
because deep to my core, I'm a wife. I am.
Yeah.
I was married for 13 years. It's just the essence of who I am. So I am looking, to get married again. So that was, kind of the bait or upfront, if you will, when I was out in the dating pool, which is very, very murky.
You got a little boo-boo, got a little floating boo-boo in there.
Ooh.
It's terrible out there. It's terrible. But we're going to get into all that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you've been in this relationship for 6 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is this the first football season y'all are up against in
Absolutely.
your relationship?
Yes. And let me say something.
Okay.
She got equally yoked this time because he's a Cowboys fan as well.
Okay, then. Come through, Cowboys. Come through. And that was one of my... Okay, so you done jumped ahead. So your favorite NFL team is...
The Cowboys.
And clearly his
star.
favorite NFL team is also the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Wait, let me see your shirt, child. Let me see it. All day. I love it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So y'all are fans of the same team.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make the season... Because you're an avid NFL fan.
All football. All of it.
Okay. And is he also an avid NFL fan?
Yes.
Okay. So does it make the season easier because y'all are both NFL fans?
Yes. I think it makes it much easier, especially when you're rooting for the same team. It's not, you don't have to deal with the house divided type of stuff.
So then have you ever dated somebody who wasn't a Cowboys fan or just wasn't an NFL fan at all?
I was married to a Raiders fan previously.
So how did that work?
It was rough.
Like for real? Like it was real?
Because everybody wants their team to win, and you don't want, you got to talk trash. It's just like nobody wants to do that to your spouse or to your partner. Like you want to celebrate together, and you want to mourn your losses together. You don't want to be having we beat y'all, that's. Mm-mm.
So would y'all be talking mess to each other?
Absolutely.
And then would y'all take it serious though? Like, are y'all taking this to heart? Like, now I'm not going to talk to you. You got to sit on the couch type thing.
Well,
okay.
No, not that deep.
Okay.
But I am, because I love football so much. Like I'm college game day Saturday. Like I'm in front of the TV. Thursday night, it's a game on right now. It's on mute. Okay.
Yeah.
Like it's real. High school football. I go to the Midland High games.
Oh, you through and through.
I mean, I love the game. My brother played football. My daddy was a coach, little league or whatever. So it was a part of my growing up. Okay. I mean, it's the culture. Now I have 3 girls.
Okay.
And they're not with it. They won't let me be great. So.
so then, okay. So would you date a man who did not like football?
I don't know. That's kind of a deal breaker. Like, what we gonna do on the weekend? Like,
no, it's not. Is it really?
For me, because I want to watch the game.
I said not a deal breaker. Like you don't like. Okay.
It's a deal breaker. What? Why you don't like football? What you talking about? Like what?
Okay, is it a deal breaker if he doesn't like the Cowboys?
No, but I mean, it's a red flag.
Not a red flag, baby. I'm so done with you. Listen, I don't know if I've ever met a man who didn't like football, especially.
I know some, and it's very questionable. Like, why you don't like football?
Not that you looking at them side eye though, but I've never met a man like that. Not that I can remember, right? Because I don't know, not that most men that I've dated have always liked football and they made sure they were in front of the TV, especially on Sundays, right? But I don't, a deal breaker though? That's a little.
For me,
okay.
I just can't, like, why?
But not that you side-eyeing them in this red flags. I'm so done with you. I'm so done with you. Okay.
For me, yeah, it's
I've
questionable.
heard about a wife. I've heard about, a husband and wife having, being fans of different football teams. And the wife setting the husband's jersey on fire. Like, it's like extreme. Like, dude, now I don't get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. That, because I don't watch sports like that, I don't understand that level of passion for a game. For people who don't even know you, that's playing on the TV, they just run it on TV and they don't know you. You don't know them. Like, I don't understand the passion. But what do you think about it going that far?
Yeah, that's a little too far.
That's
Because
too much, right?
at the end of the day, they getting their own check. You know what I'm saying? And they getting paid either way, win or lose. So it's just not that deep. But it just like this time of year. It's cuffing season. Come on, let's talk about this.
I thought it was drafting. We're in drafting season. In the cuffing
it's
schedule.
Included.
Yeah, in the cuffing schedule.
Yes, we're in the cuffing schedule right now. So cuffing season and football season go hand in hand. So it is very helpful to at least know be a little bit knowledgeable about the game. You know what I'm saying? Because just like a woman is interested in the arts, okay, music, concerts, things like that, and your man know a little something about, who painted that, right? So when you sit on the couch and you know who's running the ball or what a down is, come on. Okay. That might, he might scooch a little closer to you and be like, okay, girl,
give me a little kiss. Yeah. Be like,
I'm trying to help somebody in here.
I know the very basics, but don't start asking me who is who. I don't know these plays, and I might just not be all into the TV like that, but I'll sit next to you while the game is on. I'll respectfully be on my phone. I'm not going to disrespect the game. You know what I'm saying? But
okay.
I'm not going, I ain't writing stats down and trying to see who's going to be on my fantasy football team either, right? Like, I ain't that deep into it. And so I just never understood that, right? But, okay, so we got some comments. MSS Henny B says, oh, I'm a shit talk. That part.
Okay.
They're going to shit talk if they're dating somebody that's that has a different team that they're in love with. Joseph, that's right, LOL, that's right, Cowboys. Kim says, oh my. B and I Blet 12. I'm sure I just messed that up.
Oh, that's Brandon Niblett. I know him.
Okay, a man who doesn't like football is a red flag. Yeah, she said that.
You hear me?
Stephanie says we're about to get into cuffing season. We're actually in the drafting phase, and Mimi was kind enough to send me the cuffing season schedule, and it shows that I'm behind schedule because we're in the drafting phase. Okay.
Listen, fret not. A player can get traded in the season at any time. You still got time.
Listen, and if not, I'm gonna get an electric blanket and be okay this season. I promise you. Okay, Mr. Q Breezy, hey, says hey. Kim says I'm gonna sleep in his lap while he's watching the game. Hey. Your homeboy says the disrespect. Stephanie says, right, all I know is a touchdown. And Stephanie says, I'm with Bree on my phone. Yeah, that's what, y'all, listen, I can only give what I can give, right? And that's about as much as I can give. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about this lingerie. Look at Greg talking some Raider Nation for life. Her ex was a Raider fan, just FYI. And then you didn't know cuffing season had a schedule. I texted to you, friend. I texted you. Don't you worry. I got you.
And do.
So, lingerie and or sexy clothing. Okay, so my last guest last week made it a point to say that he don't distract him. He wants no distractions, including no wearing of lingerie or any sexy clothing while football is on. My thing is, listen, you can always Google the stats, right? The scores. Like, it ain't, why is it, I'm gonna wear what I'm gonna wear or not wear whatever I'm not gonna wear. Like, that's just gonna be what it is. Cause I can't get with that. What do you think?
It's a smart man, a wise man will balance both.
How about that? Sure, talk about
Jeremy. Listen, a wise man will balance both. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you my testimony.
Okay, come through, Tess. Come through, Tess.
So,
Come on.
so let me tell you about the good one I got. So Saturday was opening day for College Game Day.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm in a long distance relationship, mind you, as well. So
okay.
Yes, temporarily. So I was in town.
Wait, who moving?
I'm moving.
Okay.
I'm
How serious is
headed.
it? Okay.
Yes, I'm leaving.
Okay.
Yes. So it was College Game Day, opening day, right? So I'm there for the weekend. We have some festivities going on over the weekend. And so I have I cuss a little bit during football season shirt on. I wake up ready. I got the gray one with the black letters. Inbox Brie your size. You'll want one this season.
Inbox me.
And so I'm ready, right? I'm in the couch, in the seat, reclined up. I'm ready for College Game Day. So later that evening, he has reservations for us at an Italian restaurant, which is my favorite. So reservations are at 7. It's getting later in the day, 5:30, 5:45. I said, oh, shoot. I said, I'm going to go upstairs, babe. I'm going to start getting showered up. He already knew the deal. He said, girl, stop. He said, you're not going nowhere. You look real comfortable in that chair. We'll order in. I know you want to watch football. Look at what the Lord has done.
Look at God. Look at God coming through with your.
Won't he come through? Listen, I had to endure all the murkiness before I got him.
How long? Okay. How long were you single before you got in a relationship with him?
I've been divorced 2 years.
Okay.
So 2020.
So how long? Because I'm assuming, maybe or maybe not, you were healing at some point during those 2 years?
Absolutely.
So how long
Absolutely.
were you actively dating before you met him?
No, let me see. I was actively dating after I got divorced, but I would not say I got healed from all the trauma and stuff. Probably, let's see. November, December-ish. So maybe 5 to 6 months after, therapy is a big thing. I still go, So it's just a part of my self-care practices.
Okay.
I go every 3 weeks.
So a year and a half, give or take, you was out here just in these murky waters, just
honey,
naked and afraid, by yourself.
You hear me? Just struggling.
Listen, because when I tell you, okay, I done been on these date naps, off these date naps, went back on another one, got off. I done deleted 3 apps.
I was on
5 months.
I was
Which
on
apps?
4.
Which apps did you go on?
I was on Bumble.
Okay.
Black. The BLK. I tried the Facebook one and Match. And no, I was on Hinge too, so 5.
Hinge. So I did Facebook, Black, Hinge, and it was all a dumpster fire. All of them. And when I tell you just yesterday, I had to go through my phone. I was just deleting messages, deleting numbers. Because I'm like, I didn't accumulate all these dudes I don't even talk to like that no more, And so just started deleting everything yesterday. And then, of course, all of a sudden, 2 of them, good morning. Who is this? And, of course, that set off a whole thing. Listen, dating apps are trash.
They absolutely are.
I'm not here for none of them. I'm not getting on another one. I am not getting on another one. So how did you meet Mr. Wright?
I know his sister-in-law and his brother. So his brother actually hooked us up.
Oh, I refuse to allow my friends to set me up on any dates. Maybe that's where I'm
Do it. Because you know what? It's good because they know you. They know you. They know you're a good person. They know your personality. And when they know somebody else possibly that they've gone to school with, that they work with, maybe another family member or whatever, they know. And so they're like, you know what? So-and-so and so-and-so, that might be a good match. And lo and behold,
it worked for you. I'm not too sure. Friends, look, Tiffany Thompson, excuse me. Friends, don't take it personal. I just, I don't know.
I did, you know what? I was almost giving up on meeting somebody organically. But it was so, when people tell you when you're not looking for it, it'll happen, because that is exactly how it happened. I was like getting ready for church. It was a Sunday morning. I will never forget it. And his brother put us in a group message on Facebook and titled it Cupid. Oh. And said, Mimi, this is my brother, this is Mimi. I thought y'all would have a good conversation. Okay, bye. And left the group.
But did you know he was going to do that? Was it just
no. We were like, what? And so it was funny. We laughed. We conversated, and I was getting ready to go, and I was like, hey, I'm getting ready to go to church, but I'd love to continue our conversation later this afternoon. Let's video chat. He was available, and here we are 6 months later.
And you moving. Like, when is this move happening?
In May, when Sydney graduates. She's a senior, I'm a senior. And so it's just like, I could have never imagined this.
I know.
I've never felt love like this before, ever.
And do you mind me asking where you're moving to?
The Fort Worth area.
Cut through that. Cut closer.
I'll be in the DF Dub, yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And I've lived there before, so I'm familiar, with the area. So it's exciting, and I'm just over the moon.
It's very exciting. It's very exciting. Okay. So you're saying that we're gonna go ahead and X out not wearing lingerie. You can wear whatever you want, and the man just needs to navigate both waters.
Absolutely, because let me tell you something. I have a Cowboys jersey dress. I mean, I'm repping my team, but he get a little show too. I mean, we both have.
I like it.
Like, doesn't want that. Like, what are you talking about?
Y'all, in the comments, let us know whether you're yay or nay for wearing, both men and women. Yay or nay for wearing. So
you telling me you don't want your girl wearing some shorts with the team on the back?
Some booty shorts with Cowboys on the booty. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it. I think that's
tankini with the star in the front.
With a star.
I mean, what are we doing? Serving chips.
To a clothing line together. We finna sell these booty.
Dear future husband, athletic wear. Come on here. Let's do it.
Booty rocking everywhere. We finna sell these cowboy booty shorts.
Hey.
Okay. Here's another one. So he was saying, in order, one of the ways to show, like, if you don't watch football, if you're not a football fan, i.e. me. So if you're not a spectator like that, one of the best ways to show support for your man's team is to buy a jersey. Now, I'm not going to do all that. I'm not going to do it. So I'm not going to show support by buying a jersey. He can buy me a jersey and I'll wear it. Or we could just, go with the team colors. I'll wear a plain shirt and some booty shorts, if that's what we're talking about, right? But I'm not buying a jersey.
You know what? I think it depends on how you feel about brother.
No,
and where it's
a jersey. I'll buy a t-shirt. Can I buy like
t-shirt? You know why I take jerseys are expensive.
That's what I'm trying to say.
They are.
Do that, Mimi. Don't set me up.
No. You're right. You have to think about it. Jerseys, they cost a good little coin. So yes, t-shirt we can do. They sell them in Old Navy. Walmart. They come through with the NFL gear. So you're right. Yeah, okay, T.L. Brown said maybe a hat. Okay.
Maybe a hat. That's right. Maybe a hat. And Kim said her hubby would turn that game off with the quickness. That's right. With these, I'm assuming she's talking about these booty shorts we're finna come out with. But I will say this. Now, if I'm with my man, like we talking about, I'm not dating, we're not, this is serious now. Like, this is it. Now, would I drop a couple coins on a jersey to show him that, babe, I ain't really into this, but whatever, we'll rock the Cowboys.
See, right? It's about the commitment level.
I'll do that. But right now, in this murky dating waters, with how on and off these dudes are, listen, the best I'm gonna do is a color shirt, baby. I do a plain blue.
No, ma'am, Pam. We're not doing that. in for somebody to be swiping left on. No.
Ooh, listen, I'm so
Mm-mm.
sick of swiping left and right. I ain't doing it no more. I'm not getting on another app.
Don't listen. Don't give up, friend. Don't give up. Keep swiping. Keep dating. Let your friends set you up.
No, they can't do that either. Hey, friends,
Yes.
they can't do that either.
Keep. Don't settle though. Don't settle. Stick to your non-negotiables. And
See,
there is somebody out there who wants the same things that you want. I
and
promise.
I believe that it will happen. I just don't believe it's going to happen when we swiping left and right. Because you can tell a lot about a man, and this is going to be a whole nother segment, but you can tell a lot about a man by the profile. The profile, what they write in their profile alone, tells you a lot, right?
Absolutely.
And when they sit there and they say, oh, y'all, I can give you all the tips and trades to these profiles. When they're angry and telling you what, as a female, you shouldn't put on your profile,
it's a no for me.
Right. When you're telling me that you're on a dating app, but you're not sure if you even want a relationship and all you want to do is just friends and be friends, you go on Facebook for friends, sir. This is not where you come from.
Yes, to the left.
She's swiping. Okay, she's swiping. This is like, but that's a whole nother segment. We're going to get into that. But
yeah, we'll reconvene for that.
They raggedy. Oh, they raggedy. Warren says, oh, the homie's going to throw me out the man coalition for this. Go on, put it out there, Warren. Tell me what you
Tell us.
And Kim said he will find you since we can't hook you up. Thank you, Kim. I love you, girl. But men just swipe right on everybody and then let the women be selective. Yeah, I get that too, because that inbox used to be lit. And I'll be like, do y'all know anything about me? Did anybody read the profile? No, I didn't. Okay. But anywho, that's another thing. Okay. No contact rule. If y'all are watching the game, separate games. Let's say he likes a different team, you like a different team, and y'all are watching the game separately. How do you feel about this no contact rule? As a woman, how do you feel about the no contact rule? I know what you're gonna say, but how do you feel about it?
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's valid.
It's a valid rule.
Yeah, it's valid.
So no texting, no phone calls.
We could text. Don't call me though. I mean, unless we gonna sit on FaceTime and you gonna watch the game with me.
But
like, nah. Let me hit you on the halftime.
Okay. I can't what you mean. Okay, got it. Is there any affection involved if y'all are mad at each other regarding the game? Like, do you cut off affection because you're so pissed off that his team won? And we're talking about if you had different teams.
Well, see, I no longer
have to deal with that.
Yes, we're united. So,
but based on your experience,
my experience.
Far?
Yeah, it can kind of get like, yeah, don't talk to me, don't touch me. Like, I need a minute, especially if we in playoff season or if we gotta win. Like, it can be a real issue.
Get that? Like, that's weird to me. That it's like, but see, because again, I'm not connected to anything that I like passionately like that, right? So that, don't like my team didn't win, so now like don't look at me, don't breathe, don't kiss me.
I need a minute. Just a minute. Okay. Maybe not the whole day, but your football team winning or losing will definitely affect your mood.
Okay.
But if my team wins, everybody get a celebration.
Then you with the affection, but he may not be.
Well,
we go listen.
This is why. Let me tell you, this is why it's helpful to be equally yoked with the same team now.
I see that. That might be the best route to go at this point. So you hear that, ladies? If you happen to be a Cowboys fan or whatever fan that you are, and I'm only saying Cowboys because I'm in Dallas and that's what everybody here likes.
That's America's team.
Okay, and it's apparently America's team. So if you like the Cowboys or whatever team you like, go ahead and find you a man that also likes that same team. So y'all are not denying each other of your basic human needs, okay? Just because your team won or lost. That's what I'm getting from this, okay? Okay, here's another one. I was dating a guy that told me that at one point he was dating a chick that they liked opposing teams. And so his thing was like, listen, we was at the bar. She liked one team. I like another team. We're at the bar. She getting into it with patrons at another table, damn near about to fight, right? And he was like, so she's getting into it. She's doing the absolute most. And so now he's like, I would prefer a woman who either likes the team that I like or doesn't watch football at all at this point. So then her team can be my team.
Mm-hmm.
Would you go that far?
If it's that serious to you, because football is very serious for me. So it was helpful to me to find some, because, okay, let's go back, you know, before I met Boo thing, right? I'm dating, I'm swiping. The same, liking the same team is a good conversation starter. Oh, I saw you're a Cowboys fan too, you know, and you might be watching the game. Oh my God, did you see that? Touchdown, whatever. You can celebrate together, you text, call, whatever. So it's a good, you know, intimacy drawer, if you will.
But dude,
you know,
when you get into
like
bar
the thing,
fight, are you gonna go as far as like, are you that?
Oh no, you're doing too much now.
Okay, so that is too much. We agree that that's too much.
That's team too much.
Okay,
absolutely.
That's what he said. He was like, I can't. He had to drop her. I said, okay. Well, I would like you to know that I don't care about none of these things. I am fluid as far as whoever I'm dating, whatever his team is my team. Like that's how we do.
Yeah, that's too far. We not, because we grown and ain't nobody got time to be going to jail and all that behind some football game. Like
but don't go to jail, y'all.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not a good look.
Don't use your one phone call on me, because that's crazy. I ain't coming. So Shamika says, I like the friendly rivalry. Yeah, I mean, first of all, I didn't say that right. Rivalry. Let me get my life together. But yes, no, I can see if it's friendly. When you start now want to sleep in the same bed, or when you burn jerseys, or when you're not even showing affection, I think it surpasses friendly. But friendliness, I think that's okay. I think.
Yeah, again, absolutely. It makes it fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Are you an aggressive spectator?
Absolutely.
So you're cursing. Are you cursing? Okay. Can you tell me? But you're yelling.
I'm sporting the shirt for a reason. You know.
I know you go to church. I ain't trying to get you in trouble. But
God, you know what? Jesus still loves me.
He does.
You know, he forgives all things. And so I'm still working on my mouth. So it's a thing. It's definitely a thing. So I am frustrated with the plays being called, with the penalties, all of that. Like it's
okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mimi, is there any, like, I love the fact that you shared your story with us as far as how you met Mr. Right? We're calling him Mr. Right because I don't know his name. I love the fact that that you are moving because, and it only took 6 months. Like, people think that, some people feel like, oh, well, we have to have been dating for 2 years, before I make a move like that, or before I know that I know that I know. But it seems like like it only took 6 months for both of you to, and maybe less than that, to know that this is what you wanted and this is who you want to be with, right?
Right.
I love that. Like, I love love. Okay, I know my little post may be a little cynical, but I do love. I
do too. I love to see people in love, and I'm just I don't even have the words to articulate the kind of love that we have for each other. Like, it sounds cliche, but when you know, and it's not forced, everything just happens. And we're still new, and we have some behaviors from past relationships that we have to unlearn. and things like that. So that just takes communication and work. But it's when it's your person, which I feel he's my person and he feels like I'm his person, you're willing to to
There's
work
hope
on it.
for
So,
us
okay.
yet. There's hope for some of us yet. And I like the fact that you met organically. I like the fact, because at this point, either this man is going to have to find me on my couch or find me in Kroger when I do go in, because I do a lot of curbside pickup. So he's going to have to just look up and find you, girl. But what he won't do is find me on any more dating sites like I mentioned earlier. And he will not, he will not be swiping left or right on your girl.
Let me tell you something. It is helpful. We're in cuffing season. We're in football season, right? Mm-hmm. It will be helpful. Go somewhere and watch the game.
I plan on doing that.
He don't know you don't like football. You know?
Yeah.
Pick a team. Go get some hot wings. Go get a margarita and watch the game. I guarantee you will meet somebody.
And I do plan on doing that. So I'm so glad that you said that, because me and my homegirl were talking about this just a few days ago. And I was like, a few weeks ago. And I was like, I think we should go to watch a game at a bar. And plus I like to eat and I like the food at the bar.
Absolutely.
You know, so I mean, it's a win-win. And then we're just going to pretend like we know. We're going to, like you said, pick a table. When they start rooting, we root, because we don't know what we're doing, right? And then see how that works. I just didn't know if men watched or paid attention to women at the bars on game day. That was the thing. Like, would I be going there and they're just like, get out the way, I'm watching the Cowboys. You know?
They see you.
I mean, you can't miss
Trust.
me. You can't miss me. So
they will see. They will see. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Well, please drop your Instagram handle. Although they see it at the top, just drop it one more time for them so they can go ahead and follow you.
Yes, please.
So what is it? What is it, Mimi? Just tell it.
It's Mimi V3GS.
Okay. So y'all follow her. And make sure y'all show her support, follow her. Mimi, do you have anything that you have coming up that we can support you on? I know you have this event on October 1st. Do you want to tell us about that?
Absolutely. So currently I work with a nonprofit organization, which is called the Wrath Foundation. It stands for Women Rising Against the Hurt. And we service domestic violence victims and struggling single moms in Denton County. We are a new organization, so we're really just trying to get the exposure and the funding so that we can provide transitional housing for these moms who are trying to get stability and to safety for themselves and their children. So in essence, we are wanting to provide programs, education, transportation, on-site counseling, which is what I will be, the on-site LPC for women who will be using the housing. So we are having an event for Domestic Violence Awareness Month, October the 1st at South Lakes Park in Denton. And it is going to be from 4:30 to 8:30. And there's going to be food trucks and music. Miss Bree is going to be one of our speakers, and we're looking forward to her being there. And just a good time, getting some exposure, and hopefully bringing some awareness to what abuse looks like, because it is not always black eyes and bruises.
Nope. Sometimes, a lot of times, it's emotional.
Absolutely.
And so y'all definitely, if you're in the Denton area, come out, check it out. October 1st. I'm sure she'll post it on her page if you're following her. Kim says, according to last week's person, you'll have to wait till the end of the game for him to let you know he noticed you. He did say that. But listen, I'm gonna be noticed regardless, so I'm not worried about that.
Listen, a man who is wanting a relationship and he looking to cuff as well, he gonna notice. Nothing can keep him from noticing you or coming up to you or talking to you, and y'all just can make football part of the conversation.
Not even the Cowboys. Right.
I mean, no. I mean, and there's commercial breaks. Like,
she said
That's not reality.
Everyone, thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you are following me for those that aren't. And next week, tune in. We're going to be live again. Next week, Mimi, we are talking about men paying for dates and these meet and greets. I know you know what I'm talking about because they came up with this meet and greet all of a sudden not to pay for dates. So we're going to be talking about these meet and greets, men paying for the first date, and all that good stuff. So make sure y'all tune in next week. Thank you, Mimi, for coming on.
Thank you for having me. Thank y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
What's up?